see, one more thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we are going to be working with another file. It's going to be similar. Okay, so here's my files. We open unit D or C?
D.
D4.
D3.
D3.
Okay, and then
D3.
we open. There it goes. D3. Okay, so anytime that you guys open these files, why? Because you guys could go back and work on the same file again, right? So what name are we using for this one?
Column menu. And the date.
Okay.
Do we have to teach you everything, Mr. Martinez?
No, I just want to make sure that you guys are awake. And one way to do that is by asking you guys questions, okay? If I just talk, you guys are probably going to fall asleep. Okay? There you go. Okay, now we will look into this this particular document, okay? Now, one more thing, okay? These files that you guys are going to be creating here, see, you guys could also reuse them in the future, okay? Because this is going to be a menu, okay, for a restaurant. Normally, we do all the text first, okay? Why? Because if you guys do the format at the same time, believe me, that's going to take a lot of time, okay? So normally, you do the text, okay, just simple text. You write it down what you are going to be getting on your menu, and then you start doing some format, okay? So we already have some color. We have a different type of font, right? And same thing, see, with the appetizers, okay? So they're already using, see, 9 points only, okay? Different type of font, etc. Okay? Now, in this case, if you guys go ahead and scroll down, just take a look at this document. We have 2 pages, okay? And then we have page number 3. Okay? So we have section 1. And depending on where we are located right now, see page 303. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and start doing the settings here. The first thing...
Mr. Martinez?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a place for you?
Yeah?
Instead of trying them all?
Well...
Is it good, just Google it, or...?
No. Were you here last week? When we used this...
Yeah.
Website? Okay, that's a good place.
Fine.
That font,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You could just go there and look
Yeah.
for Chinese. If you look for Chinese.
That's right. I remember now. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Forgot that.
Okay. There we go. Now, so we have 3 pages, okay? We have one section. We are not going to divide it on sections, this document yet, okay? The only thing that you guys are going to be doing right now, because we're going to have 3 columns, pretty much the whole document is going to be changed into 3 columns, the whole document, okay? So we have the page layout, here's the columns, and then we are going to apply just 3 columns, just like that. Okay, now if we scroll down, just by converting this into 3 columns, we have now 2 pages. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's go ahead and change the check the margins. What do we have under margins?
The last custom
Normal
setting.
highlighted.
No, there's going to be one that is kind of highlighted, and only this little box here is going to be highlighted.
Normal.
We have normal 1 inch on every side. Okay, so let's say I think that's going to work in this case. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. Yeah, I think that's going to work, okay? Let's see. Now, we have this subheading already, right? Sample Thai banquet menu. And here's another one. Okay, let's go ahead and move this heading in subheading into at the beginning of the second column. And then we're going to be moving the next one into at the beginning of the next column. And then we'll see how catering services is going to be, and then we work with that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and come back to home. And let's go ahead and turn on your show and hide. Okay, now I'm going to place the insertion point at the beginning of sample, because like I said before, we want to move that at the beginning of the second column. Okay, we use that on the other one. So this is going to be where? Under page layout, we have the breaks. And basically we want to move, see, here's the column one. Indicate that the text following the column break will begin in the next column, okay? And one click.
And there it is.
And then we do the same with the other one. Column break again. Now we have those three even. Okay, now this catering services. I mean, the easiest fast way here, on a lot of times we do that, we use enter, 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 enter to move that into the next page. Okay, but let's go ahead and use a page break, okay? If you guys come, here's my insertion point, okay, at the beginning of catering services. If we come back into the breaks, okay, you guys are gonna see the next page under section breaks, okay? Next page. So insert a section break and start a new section on the next page. Okay, let's go ahead and click into that. Here's the section break, and the text moves into the next page. Okay, now let's go ahead and undo that. Just to bring that back, because the section break, if you guys hold on control and hit enter, you guys are going to be applying another page break. And then basically it's going to do the same, control enter. And it's going to be moving.
It's not happening.
Yeah, we need to hold on control and hit enter at the same time.
That's just a shortcut for page break?
Yeah.
It's not working for me, Mr. Munchkin. Okay, it didn't work. It's not working. Okay, let me try again. Hold.
Did you do the last section?
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, by using control enter, it's not going to be creating another section. Okay, so if you guys look down here, we still have one section. Okay, so column breaks are not going to be applying another section. Okay, the first time when we apply this, what we use here, see, we use the next page, right? So that because we use a section break, see, it also created another section. Okay, now we could also use this one up here, just page. And it will apply, see, the same option, okay? It's just going to move the text from here into the next page. But without creating another section. Okay? And let's see what else we have. Okay. Perfect. Now, okay. How can we select the whole document here, including the second page?
Control A.
Okay. On the keyboard, if we hold on control and click on A at the same time, the whole document is going to be selected. Okay. Now, why? Because in this case, if we go back to home, I just want to go ahead and center all my text here. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Martinez, every time I hover over something, my document translator comes on.
Okay. If you go back to review and click on language, then click on translate. Yeah, make sure that you click on mini translator, and that's gonna turn that off. Just one click, and it's gonna.
It's already.
It's already selected.
It's already blue.
Yeah.
So click on one. Oh, okay.
One more click, and it's gonna turn it off.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. Perfect.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I could have the menu in Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Yeah. Now,
Then I might have to change my format, though, huh? Things might be out of whack.
Thai food in Italian writing, that should be interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how many mistakes would come up.
Okay. Now, by default, remember that every time that we open Microsoft Office Word, we are going to have, see, an 8.5 by 11 page, right? It's always going to be using what format? Portrait. Okay. So right now we're going to go ahead and run into a little problem here, okay? Right now we're going to say, okay, we want to change the orientation from portrait to landscape.
Now we have 3 pages again.
We have 3 pages. There you go. Like I said before, we are going to create a little problem here, okay? Now, you guys see the second column break right here in the middle of the first page? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and highlight that. Let's try 2 clicks, okay, to highlight it. Now, the only reason why we could see those column breaks, right, is because we had the show and hide on, right?
Right.
Already. Now that we highlight the column break, okay, let's go ahead and use the lead on your keyboard. Okay, that's going to bring your column back into the same page. Now, in my case, sample Thai is not aligned with sample Tuscan because there's a little enter up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that.
What do we do to remove it?
Well, place insertion point either before or after. If you place insertion point before that enter, you could use delete on the keyboard. If you put it after, you could use backspace. That little, this little guy here. Then you press delete.
Oh, okay. Oops, I was doing the wrong thing. Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and remove the other column break. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and check on this is not aligned, right? So we're going to try to align sample. Okay, yes. On the second page, we guys have the page break. Let's go ahead and remove that.
Right.
Now we're back to 2 pages, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we click on the save. Okay, now do you guys see why we changed the orientation to landscape? Because this is going to be folded. Okay? This is going to be folded on this side, the right one is going to be folded Okay, this is going to be the second page, and that's going to be in the back of this one. Okay? Does it make sense? Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now right here we have this little problem here, right? We have this is going to belong to the second column. Okay? Now, the only way for us to bring that back, we are going to have to play with the margins. Let's go ahead and apply the last custom settings.
$40 per person? Goodness.
Okay, now look what happened with
Better be
two
some good
ornament.
food for that.
You guys are gonna be
That went all
aligning. You guys are gonna be aligning, okay, the red subtitle. That's gonna be going on the top of the second column. And then Simple Indian is gonna be on top of column 3. How can we move them around?
Page break. Wait, column break?
Column break, Here's the insertion point at the end of Simple. Here's the breaks. And there's your column break. Then let's do the other one. There's your column break. Okay. Now, catering services, handouts going to be moving to the next page.
Page break.
Okay. And the
Next
shortcut?
page.
Next page.
The shortcut for that?
Control.
Control Enter. Enter.
Oh.
Control Enter is going to create a page break. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn off the show and hide just for now. And there we are. Now it looks better, right? Okay. Okay. Now let's say that from here, your name on the second page. Okay. We are going to be moving that into the next column. Okay. So how we do that? Again.
Column break. Column break. Column break.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Now let's go ahead and make sure that you guys turn on your show and hide. Let's make sure that we
Mr.
click on
Martinez,
save.
when,
Yes.
when we take a typing test, this is just a little off, but in regards to the show and tell button here, if we take a typing test, is that how they can see how many times you mess up?
Well,
Will it show them that?
uh-huh.
Yeah?
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Yeah, there's been occasions. Remember that normally I ask you guys to do some projects, okay? We are going to be working on another menu tomorrow, and we're going to be using the tabs, okay? We are going to be using this little guy here. Remember that we had the left, center, okay, right, decimal, etc., okay, tabs, okay? Why we use that? Because tomorrow that's what we are going to be working on, okay? Using tabs. We're going to be working on a menu. And that's going to save a lot of time also because we could include some leaders, okay? In Microsoft Office where they refer to them as leaders, okay? So once we hit tab on the keyboard and we set up our tabs up here, see the leaders are going to be applying, okay? Normally I do the project when I give that project to the students, see, and they tell me that they did it using the tabs. When I ask them, okay, let's go ahead and turn on the shortcut, it's going to show that instead of using the leaders, that they only use the spacebar to move the text. So yes.
So yeah, that's showing the mess up on.
Okay.
Okay.
Now remember, the shortcut is going to help you to work on your files. Okay. Sometimes, a lot of times we say, okay, why I have an extra page? I don't see anything. If you guys turn that off, you see, we probably have quite a few enters into the next page. Okay. Once we see them, we can highlight them, delete them, and then we end up having, see, one last page. Okay? Yeah, there's a lot of different tools that we could use to save some time, okay? And sometimes, like right now, okay, we are going to be moving this text, okay, pretty much all the way to the bottom here of this page, okay? Now, in this case, there's no automatic option. Okay, the only way for us to bring that down is going to be by using Enter. Now, these two paragraph marks are going to help me to not go over. Okay, so pretty much it's going to be right here. This is my margin. Okay, so I'm going to delete that because I want to bring this down one more. Enter.
What?
Yeah, there was a little paragraph mark below. Okay, so you should remove that because I want
okay, so delete that.
To bring down this text here because that's going to be pretty much at the bottom here.
Paragraph mark. Huh?
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mr. Martinez.
Yeah, the two enters that you have below the text, your name.
Oh,
Go ahead and delete those two enters.
What?
I don't know how to do that.
Backspace, backspace.
Okay, wait. It's not doing anything. Oops.
Backspace again. Backspace. There you go.
Okay.
Now make sure that you place insertion point at the beginning of your name. And you're just going to be using enter, enter, enter to move the text all the way down here. So that's going to be at the bottom of the second column on page number 2. Great. Now, we are going to be adding something else into column 3. We already have this formatted. You guys come back to the page layout and click on columns. Okay, you guys are going to see that 3 is already highlighted. Right? Okay, make sure that you guys place insertion point at the end of www.harvest.com. Okay, and just hit enter, enter, and then the insertion point is going to be on column 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Now let's go ahead and do some text here, okay?
What does that say?
Blue chart carrying. And then I'm going to highlight that because we are going to be changing the size here.
Sure.
How about?
How do I use
Future catering.
What's
And we're going with 36.
36, I think it's going to work just fine. Now remember, we could type in the numbers, and normally when you guys work on your own, see, just try on error, okay, or type in the text and then resize it, okay? But right now, that I already know what size I'm going to be using, you guys could choose what size to use before, okay? So you guys could type in 36 and then just type it in, and that's going to fit right into the middle of column 3.
You made a text box, Mr. Martinez. Is that what
No,
you said?
no, we place insertion point at the end of the text on the second column. And just by hitting enter, we move into column number 3.
No, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Keep hitting enter.
Oh, keep hidden.
There you go.
Okay.
Now that we have insertion point into the next column, we could just go ahead and type in blue shirt keyring. And then apply 36 points, okay? Why is using the same font here? Papyrus or Papyrus.
Because that's what we've been using on the rest. So.
And basically because we click at the end of on www.harvest.com.
And that just kind of carries on.
Yeah, exactly. If right here, you guys are at the end of keyring, look, when I hit enter, see the paragraph mark is just going to be the same size, 36 points, okay?
Now, is this going to be on the front of the of this pamphlet that we're making?
Yeah. Yeah, this one right here is going to be in the front. So when you open this page to your left,
it will be the menu, right?
the 3 columns are going to be inside.
And then this is the back, inside, and
Yeah.
the catering service will be in the back.
Correct.
Okay, so we're going to have printing on both sides of the page. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be folded into 3 pieces, okay? So we have blue shirt. When you open that, you're going to see catering services. When you open this to the right, then you will see these 3 columns. And then on the back, with this 2, this is going to be the information down here, all the way at the bottom, on the back of the menu.
Okay. Got it.
Mr. Martinez, why do I have that red mark under the word?
We probably have a
Everybody has a mark under.
Oh,
It's a link, right? That's why.
No, it's supposed to be misspelling. Is the
I
right
thought
one?
she was talking about it.
oh,
No, is the right one? Okay, now, hold on 1 second.
the space.
I thought she was talking about their website address.
No. Let's see. There you go. Okay. Now, let's say that we want to bring a picture, okay, right here between blue shirt key reading. We have to create the space. The only way to create the space is by using enter at the end of shirt to create the space, right?
Wait a minute. Hit enter. What? It didn't do that for me.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to hit enter twice.
Yeah, I had to do it twice.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and bring a picture here. You guys are going to be using...
Oh, you only did it once, twice?
Oops. Remember, every time that we see one of these paragraph marks, okay, that was 1, and then 2. So I used 2 in my case. Okay.
Okay.
Picture you guys are going to be looking for, we're going to be using online pictures. Okay, keyword. Okay, let's use the same. Blue chart. And Jackie.
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so my keyword was blue chair, and there's only one picture. Okay, somebody sitting next to the beach. It's not gonna work. Okay, so let's try something else. You know, just maybe chair.
The very first picture is a blue chair.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, okay, but it's
Like an
kind
office
weird.
Hey,
chair.
yeah.
there's the funny guy on a blue chair drinking something.
Okay.
Yeah, see him right there.
Yeah, drinking Thai tea, that's what he's drinking. Or a Mai Tai, how's that?
There's a blue armchair further down.
Yeah. I see that wing chair.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of don't go with the theme here, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, drawings in this case is not really gonna go because remember this is gonna be a menu that is gonna be distributed, okay, to possible customers. Okay. Normally, if this is a company, more likely they will have their own logo. Okay, so they will provide with the logo, and we could just insert the logo. Okay, nothing. Okay, you guys tell me. You guys are free to choose here. What do you guys want to use? Now, let me try this. No, same. Mm-hmm.
I did put in Chinese chair and got people carrying somebody. Chinese traditional ceremony.
Oh.
Okay. Let's try this. How about cordon bleu? No.
Cordon bleu.
Mm-hmm.
No Sarge.
No. No search.
How about
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try chef.
How about catering?
Okay.
There you go.
Be the first one.
With the two little girls.
Oh, you did chef. Not kidding. Okay.
Now, see, sometimes selecting the picture is the hard part here. Okay, you guys want to use something from here?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Why don't you try, Emma?
I want to use catering.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to use catering.
Yeah, carrying.
And I want to use the second one, and I want to turn it blue.
The black and white picture?
Yeah, can we turn it blue?
We can always try.
Oh, maybe we have to use
Yeah.
paint. That's too hard. It could be black
Yeah.
and white.
I know.
Well,
that's the one we're going to use?
yeah, we could change that to blue.
Maybe.
Yeah, here's the picture.
Yeah, that looks fine.
We had colors. If you guys want to go with blue, there we go. Okay, and then we can also stretch them a little bit. Okay. Now remember, this is going to be the front of the page, okay? So how about we also change the font color to blue chair, to dark blue, okay? As well, catering, okay? Now, I want to create a little bit of space between catering and blue chair, okay? Just to separate the picture. The only way is going to be by inserting an enter. at the end of chair, okay, and at the beginning of catering, okay, just to create a extra space, okay? And then we could highlight it and use the same color.
Enter.
Is there a way to center it in the page automatically?
It should be already centered. Look, when we select it, look on under paragraph, and it's already selected. I mean, centered.
I mean the top and bottom. Can it be centered in between the top and the bottom?
Oh,
Is there a way to do that, or you have to eye it?
Well, I was gonna add some extra text down here.
Oh, okay. But is there a way to center something between the top and the bottom anyway, if we weren't adding extra text?
Yeah, you could definitely go under view. I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. Where are you? Okay. Basically, I will need to highlight that. Under page layout, here's the alignment. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Align to page. Oh, okay. Cool. It's still not really aligned to page.
No, but because right now we're gonna be adding some extra text. That was it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn it off. Okay, you're showing high. Just let's see how this is coming up. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna get to that in a second. Okay. Now here's my insertion point. Okay, just following the same format, font format, and this size. So before I keep typing it, I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 11 points. Okay, and then I'm gonna hit enter. Let me zoom into that. Okay, so here's my insertion point. I'm gonna come back and turn on the short height, okay? There you go. So that's my insertion point, okay? And this is where we're gonna type in, okay? Call. For custom design menus.
And then enter twice.
Yeah.
Now the space between the picture and catering, how did we get that?
With an enter. With an enter, Emma.
No. Hit enter?
Yeah.
No, doesn't. Oops.
It's probably gonna be too big, but go ahead and change the size to 11 points, and then it's just gonna be small.
No, it's not happening.
It's not happening?
No, I'm not getting it. When I hit enter, what happened was from column 2, part of that came above blue chair. So I'm putting this thingy, the insertion point, somewhere wrong, right?
Yeah.
So where does it go?
Well, let's see.
You want another space between the pictures?
No?
Yeah, but I don't see anything.
Now that I zoom out, see, I could see the whole picture. There's my 3 columns at the beginning. Here's the second page. Okay. In the middle, we're only going to have your name. You guys are going to be replacing that, okay? Your name. And this is what's going to be in front of the page, okay? Make sure that you guys click on save, and it's still, we are going to be adding some extra things into this document tomorrow, okay? We are going to be applying some lines between. We are going to be using the heading. We're going to use this heading section and the footer section, okay? And you remember, this is going to be in folded into 3 pieces, okay? So this area is going to be in the front. When you open that up, then on the left side, this is going to be visible, and in the middle, this is going to be on the other page, and then this is going to be in the middle. Okay? This one you guys are probably going to print it out. And like I said, you guys could use this. You guys could use this for future reference. Okay? And I'm going to also print this out tomorrow. Okay? Just to show you guys. Okay? For now, make sure that we click on save. Okay? And before we leave, questions?
Oh, I have a question. Go ahead. Not about this, though.
No? Okay. Then give me a
I'm just going to
second.
stay after a little bit.
Okay. Then give me a second. Alrighty. So everybody is on this up to this point, right? We are going to continue working on this, and then we are going to be starting working on with tabs tomorrow. Tabs are very, very useful. Yeah.
Okay.
Annie.
Mr. Martinez, I still didn't get the very last word.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off now, so till tomorrow, okay?
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Susan. I'm Susan.
I have a question.
Eva.
I'm going to stay after a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you have to do this manually, okay? And it looks like, because you have justify. That's why.
Me?
No. This is Annie.
Oh, I thought you said Mary. I was like, oh.
Annie. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see, one more thing here, Annie. There you are. Okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I
So-
have also, I'm sorry, go ahead, Mary.